Good morning, my friends. Good morning. It is Tuesday, April 4th, just about 10 a.m. and I'm working really hard to get myself out the door. I'm going downtown to Stylemax today, and I'm hoping to be able to take you guys along with me and show you a little bit of what I see. Stylemax is actually a buyer's event, but they wanted some bloggers to come, and since Chicago is filled with lifestyle and fashion bloggers and people like me, I went last year and they invited me back. I got an email from someone in the company saying, we want you to come and, we'll provide lunch, we'll provide a little bit of compensation. So I was like, not bad for a day's work. Let's go see what it's all about. So I'm going. I am working on my breakfast, which is that Simply Filling, otherwise 6 Smart Point breakfast sandwich. I think I'm going to keep this idea and just use 0 Smart Points worth of egg whites when I switch back to Smart Points. So it will be 1, 2, 3 Canadian bacon. It'll only be 4 points, which is awesome. Things that I am bringing downtown. I switched to a slightly bigger bag than what I would like to use, but girls got to have stuff, right? So I've got cords and headphones. I have an extra iPhone cord, a fully charged charger. I've got some ibuprofen and other, what if I need this medications, a mirror, hand lotion. I don't even know what else. Oh, I got tissues in here. Smart move. I've got lip product essential. I've got business cards. Actually, does not contain money. This contains business cards. See? Just in case I end up meeting a company or a representative that I want to connect with. So I'm bringing a whole pile of business cards because you never know. And then I've got cash and credit cards and ID and all that jazz. And I'm bringing my Miracle Morning book to work on reading while I am on the train because I do not drive downtown. I flat out refuse to drive downtown. So I drive over to the L station that's nearby and I take the L down, the blue line. And it's gross today, but it's not supposed to rain today. I'm bringing, I should bring an umbrella. I'm wearing my regular purple jacket that's water resistant with a hood, so that's good. And I'm going to wear, my outfit is super simple. I'm putting a turquoise sweater on over it, but it's a black t-shirt and jeans because I am being smart rather than stylish, and I'm wearing my braces, which means I have to wear gym shoes downtown. So, and I don't care. People can judge, people can whatever. I am going to walk around in my braces because there's a lot of ground to cover over at Merchandise Mart and walking downtown. So that's the plan. I'm going to stop talking now and I'm going to get myself out the door, so I will see you downtown. Friends, it is 3:30 and I am home. I've been home for about half an hour now, and I went to Stylemax. I didn't take a whole lot of video there because, if I'm honest, there wasn't a whole lot for me to film. I could have just walked around with a video camera, but I'm not entirely sure vendors would have actually appreciated that. What Stylemax is it's actually a show for buyers. So for people who own stores and work for stores and are buyers for retail locations, they go to these shows and look at, they're just test items. There's one of everything, and you actually place an order. It's not like I can go there and be like, oh, I'm a blogger, you want to send me home with some samples, blah, 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 blah. First of all, most of it's clothes. And second of all, that's not what this kind of event is. So it's actually kind of funny that I ended up in the Stylemax loop. I'll take it because it's a little bit of exposure. It's an opportunity. I got myself a little swag bag and a $50 gift card, which I'll share with you in a minute. But at the end of the day, this is not necessarily an event that is perfect for my particular brand. So there wasn't a whole lot to show. Most of the people there, when I walked by, they were trying to sell me things. I'm like, guys, I'm here as press. I am not here to buy anything from you. So it was interesting because the people that are there, like there were some companies there that I would have liked to talk to, but the people there representing the company weren't people that, like, as a blogger I would communicate with in the company. It's just they are the sales reps for buyers for the company. They're the catalyst or whatever you call it. So, oh, there's Gracie. She's so thrilled that I'm home. She threw a temper tantrum like you wouldn't believe when I put her back in her crate. I actually filmed it to show my husband. You can't see her very well, but I'll insert the footage. What she's doing is she's nesting and like moving around and whining and screaming at the same time. I texted him, like, is this what a puppy temper tantrum looks like? Because it certainly seems like it. It was pretty funny. So, needless to say, she's thrilled that mommy came back home. I've been gone since like 10:30 this morning, and I got back at like 3, so I've been gone for a while. So I'm going to spend the rest of my day letting her out and running around and whatnot because I owe her that much. And I met my step goal. Merchandise Mart is huge. Every floor is huge, and I walked up and down all the aisles because even though I'm a little bit out of place, I did my due diligence and walked up and down and observed in every booth anyway, and that was a lot of steps. And between that and walking to and from the train, I got all 10,500 steps in. So I'm done. I'm going to keep doing some things. I'm not going to the gym today because I've been on my feet all day. But hey, I got my activity in. Life is good. I did a blogger event today. I got reading done on the train. So all in all, not too shabby of a day thus far. I'm beat though. I am beat. But anyway, I did my due diligence at Stylemax, and I am back, and it was fun, and I got a swag bag, and I thought I'd show you what I got inside. So, when I left, they gave me a $50 Visa gift card for my time and to help compensate for parking or whatever fees I had. And then they gave us this tote bag that this is just for the bloggers and the press that were there, so we were the only people that got it. And I was the only person there, I think, today that was a blogger. I could be wrong, but I didn't run into anybody else with press patches. So it has Stylemax and then Social Decay and Seems Lovely. I don't know what these two are, but they're sponsors of the bag. So I got this cute little tote bag, which is great. And then these are the goodies that were inside. So let's see here. We have this little drawstring backpack that says Spiritual Gangster. And it is by Spiritual Gangster. Imagine that. So I haven't looked at all of this. There's not going to be prices or anything on here, I don't think. So I got a Spiritual Gangster little mini backpack. I got these. Have you seen these? These are supposed to be like the best hair ties ever, but I've also heard horror stories about them. But they're just supposed to be like stay in place little hair ties. They used to be, slightly bigger, and they were like those old school bracelets with key rings that you wear, right? Anyway, so I got those, and this was from the Harper Group, which is awesome. I got this. This is actually a company that I saw last year at Stylemax, and I've actually ordered some of her products. This is by a company called Bonnie Skincare. Technically, they might be called Bonnie Lip Balm. Yeah, the website's Bonnie Lip Balm because that's what she started with. She makes all of her stuff out of Chicago, out of her little place in Chicago, and the stuff is really good. I actually quite enjoy her skincare, so I've tried a good handful of her products, and it's really nice. So this is just a nice deluxe sample of the Hand and Body Cream. I got this candle by Patty Wax Apothecary and Tobacco and Patchouli, and I smelled it right before I started filming. It smells kind of like an incense den or something. It's very earthy, very like... it's almost like hippie smelling, or like daddy's been smoking cigars type of smell. I don't know. It's nice. It's very nice. It's not necessarily me, but it's a very nice smell. We got Escapada Living. I forget what these are called. Drink sleeves or whatever. Happy Socks. This is a company I've heard of. Happy Socks, and they're known for their like tall men's socks, or I guess women's socks too, but they have like the no-show socks, and so they had a thing of no-show socks in here, which is perfect for me. That's great. I had a new pair of sunglasses by Friars. I don't know. Let me try. I haven't even bothered to see what I look like in them yet. Let me see here. Do. What do we think? Huh? Yes? No? Maybe so? Summer's right around the corner. Can never have too many pairs of sunglasses, right? So that's cool. And then I got this shirt by Tarte Intimates. And it's a large, so it's huge, but that's okay because I think it's supposed to be a pajama shirt. It's super soft, and it says, "Wake me for the weekend." I can't do this with one hand. Wake me for the weekend. And it's just this super big, super soft, really nice shirt. I might put this on to lounge in later. And then the most exciting thing, I kid you not, I am thrilled about this, is this Swell water bottle. Have you guys seen these around? Target has some Swell bottles, I think, but I can't remember. I don't know what the price of these are, but these are like heavy duty, really good, really nice water bottles, and they're insulated, so it keeps cold beverages cold for 24 hours and hot beverages hot for 12. So you can put your coffee in this, you can put ice water in this, and it will stay the temperature you want it to stay, which is awesome. And I've been needing a new water bottle anyway, so this is just, I am thrilled about this. What? Hey, are you eating my spiritual gangster thing that fell on the floor? You punk? Yeah, you're a punk. I'm so thrilled about this. It was worth the trip just to get my hands on a Swell water bottle. So that's exciting. But that was everything that was in my little swag bag there, which is super nice. And then we got a $50 Visa gift card for our time, which was great. And so that was my little blogger event for the day. And like I said, I got some reading done on the train. So I'm working my way through the Miracle Morning, and it is inspiring me to get my butt together and try this Miracle Morning thing. It, like, the testimonies that are in it and his experience and his explanation of his experience with discovering this for himself really makes me go, I want this to work for me too. So that being said, I'm gonna chill for a little bit because I just need to decompress. I don't like to travel. I don't like to, especially alone. Like, I don't know. I just have this thing about I don't know. I can't even explain it, but I don't necessarily like to travel and go downtown by myself. And I'm a little bit wary of the fact, like, I wore my braces and I felt really good about it. I was able to cruise up and down the streets, but I always wonder, because I can be a negative Nancy about things, like, does me wearing my braces showing I have a disability make me an easy target if there were bad people on the street and I was alone and traveling by myself? Like, I just get a little bit about stuff like that sometimes. I shouldn't, or maybe I should be more. I don't know. But so the point is, traveling and doing stuff like that, while it's good experience and good exposure, it's a little bit stressful for me. So I'm going to sit and I'm going to watch an episode of Grace and Frankie and play with my little Gracie, who has run away, and that's never a good sign. And we'll see where the day goes from there. I hope you all are having a fantastic, I almost said Monday, it's Tuesday. Fantastic Tuesday. Dude! You're out of your mind. Crazy animal. Rah! Rah! Oh, good. Maybe we're calming down. Alright, so it's almost 8:30 and I'm finally having dinner. And I realized I didn't tell you guys that on my way back to the train from Stylemax, I may have made a stop. A very, very, very guilt-filled stop. Not too guilt-filled, although I do feel kind of crummy because of it, which happens and I should know better. But there's some amazing food in Chicago, And me having the sweet tooth that I have, I decided to make a stop at Glazed and Infused, which is a well-known donut shop downtown. There are several locations, and there happened to be one right on my way back to the train. And so I may have purchased 2 donuts, and I may have eaten them both today. So that's like, I ate my breakfast, and I ate those donuts, and now I'm eating dinner. Definitely not the healthiest day that I've had, but I wanted to be honest. Like, I ate donuts today, and they were so good. If you guys are ever in Chicago and you come across a Glazed and Infused, go, because oh my gosh, if you like donuts, if you don't like donuts, you're not gonna get anything out of it. But man, they were stellar. I had like a Nutella donut with an XO marshmallow on it, and it's fun because XO Marshmallow is a company that I think I've told you guys about before. They're local, and one of them is a fellow Chicagoland blogger and very successful small business owner. So she co-owns XO Marshmallow and has her own company and a blog. Makes me look like I'm not getting anything done. So I've been supporting them. They launched a Kickstarter before, and they worked with Glazed and Infused in the past. I didn't realize they still were, so when I saw that, I'm like, well, I have to buy that donut. It was really good. And then I bought a maple bacon, because maple bacon, oh, so good and so bad. And I'm like, I'm not only am I like sitting here feeling like you knew better, blah, 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 you know, guilting myself into more guilt and feeling crummy, but like my tummy doesn't even feel good, you know, which happens when you eat like crap. And even so, I'm not even hungry, but I'm eating something anyway because I need to eat some real food that's not just sugar and whatever else is in a donut. So I put together this. This is a wrap. This is one of the Extreme Wellness by Olay 1 point wraps. In there is 1 point worth of fat-free Thousand Island dressing, so that makes it 2 points. 0 fat-free cheese for 0 extra points, and then deli turkey meat for 1 more point. So this is either 3 or 4 points, depending on how much turkey I put on. I didn't actually measure it because it's all simply filling, so it doesn't matter. And then I have salsa with my homemade chips. So that is what I'm going to eat. I'm going to start season 3 of Will and Grace. She's foraging for something in her bed. What did you lose, weirdo? Anyway, that's about what's happening. I have gotten some work done. I've gotten some reading done. Hello. And what else have I done? Played with the puppy. Oh, I sat at the piano for a little while. That was a change of common events. But it was nice. I sat and sang. I feel like I'm so out of practice. Like, I just tire so easily. So I need to get better about using at least like 25 minutes a day just to warm up and get my instrument going again, for sure. Because it felt good, but it also felt bad because I'm like, this used to be so much easier. So I've been getting stuff done. I did a little bit of cleaning. Not that much cleaning had to happen, but I did some like tidying and of tasks that were left undone. And that felt good too. So other than the whole donut thing, which felt so good at the time, but hasn't felt good since, I've been having a pretty good day. So that's what's happening. Hello, my friends. Oh, oh, the dry throat. You ever get like that random dry spot in your throat when you breathe in? It tickles and you have to cough. And now I have to yawn. Oh, apparently it's time for me to go to bed. It's not even that late. It's just about 10 o'clock. So I am going to call it a night here because I'm going to go wash my face and put the puppy to bed and do that whole getting ready for bed process, and then curl up in my bed and read a little bit more because that's how I do lately. It's how I want to do. Occasionally I actually get into bed and will read, but I'm really trying to read a little bit more. I don't always get it done, or it's only a couple pages at a time, but every page counts, right? So I'm going to try and get through a little bit more of my Miracle Morning book so I can at least feel kind of equipped to maybe try it tomorrow or try parts of it. We'll see how far I get in the book. I know what everything in there is, the basic gist of the content. So I could, in theory, do it, but I want to read a little bit more and get a little bit more inspiration from it first. So I'm hoping that's what happens. But as I'm sitting here rambling at you, I'm going, wow, I'm really tired. My dopey dog. Let's see if we can catch her. So she does this thing where she likes to actually hide in the curtain. Look at her. What are you doing over there? What are you doing? You fighting with the window? She hides behind the curtains. She's such a weirdo. So all of a sudden, this only happens at night because I open the curtains before I let her out in the morning. So it only ever happens at night. But all of a sudden I'll be like, where's the dog? And I have the gate up behind me, so she can only go in this area of the house. It's not very big. I lose the dog, and here she's behind the curtains, and because she's so small, you don't even detect her. I have to stop and look, and there's a little bit of movement. What are you doing? She is having a fit over there. My gosh. I don't know what she thinks she's going to do. But anyway, my dog's a goofball. That's all there is to say about that. So I'm going to go because I am tired and apparently have to deal with a maniac. What else is new, right? That's what happens when you have a puppy. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this kind of random adventure. I don't know. I don't actually know what this is all going to look like when it was put together because it took I didn't bust out my video camera once while I was out. I did everything on my phone because I had to take pictures for Instagram and whatnot. That was part of the not really existing contractual agreement was, hey, we'll give you this stuff if you post some stuff on social media. So that's what I did. So I had my phone out the whole time I was there. So I don't actually know what kind of footage I have for the day. It'll be interesting to go back and look, and that's the other thing I have to do before I go to bed. Oy. So I'm going to sign off and stop rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching. Keep your comments coming because I really enjoy reading them. So many of you have been so sweet and going like, yay, vlogs are back. It's good to see you and whatnot. And it just means so much. You guys are so stinking sweet and I really love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for your constant support and comments and likes and subscribes and all that jazz. I really, really do appreciate it. And I know I say it, but I want to keep saying it because it will remain true, just so you know. So on that note, I hope you all had a fabulous Tuesday, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!